What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Gaming Channel. My name's AJ Gels. How y'all doing? We are back with Dying Light 2. If this location looks a little weird to you, it's because we're back in Old Villedor. We have to come back here for a quest. Apparently, one of those Wall of Valor groups. We're back here in Old Villedor, so we had to make a little trip. It's kind of nice being back here.
No one should be here.
Hey, check it out. They're PKs. You'd think after, you know, the way shit ended, there wouldn't be any.
Where are these grappling lines come from?
I'm surprised I did not take any damage on that fall. And almost there, if I can stop getting stuck on corners.
I'm close to the gym, Kyra. Any idea where to find Bartis's body?
Bartes is bound to have fallen near a swarm of slain enemies. Anyway, listen for yourself.
Don't you find it strange that a group of Bizarrians wants to hand us over an injured PK in a place like this?
Take it easy, Auntie.
Chris, behind you! How many times do I have to tell you? Don't call me Auntie! Private First Class Bartez isn't pressing enough!
Sure thing, Auntie.
Chris, watch out! There's too many of them! Let go of Chris! Up! Say hello to Jack and Joe!
Bartes!
Alright, note to self, they're mines.
What happened? She took down 7 Dukes, but it wasn't...
She's dead, Chris. More Dukes coming our way. We gotta withdraw.
I'm staying put, Vishbowski.
Chris! Bartes didn't save your ass so that you can get yourself killed. Let's go!
Come on.
I'd have a problem with that many myself. Respect.
Alright. Oh, shit. Well, that was easier than the first one. You know, so I finally got off my ass, went outside over the last couple days, and I went to see that Uncharted movie. You know, I've been saying for a while I wanted to go see it, you know, but I've been so afraid just because I'm like, man, I'm not sure if I'm gonna be sitting there and just scoff the entire time and annoyance. And I've got to say this, plot-wise, I think they kind of reskinned Uncharted 4. I mean, you saw some similar stuff, you know, Nate's brother was mentioned, even though he was technically dead in the movie, even though here's a little well, spoiler, I guess, he's shown to be alive at the end, so they, sequel baited. But, they're looking for pirate treasure. They have to find crosses at the very beginning of the movie. There's an auction scene. It just, the flying pirate ships were kind of interesting, but I mean, a lot of it to me felt like it was like National Treasure with an Uncharted skin in a lot of ways. Like I said, it at times felt like they were just lampooning Uncharted 4, and just kind of put a new veneer on it. They had that one scene that they ripped almost exactly out of Uncharted 3 with the back of the cargo plane. Just talk to her and I'll continue my thoughts.
Just run off like that, Henny. Granny's not as spry as she once was.
Henny, I'm not...
Aren't you cold, darling? You never knew how to dress appropriately. I remember back in preschool how you would put your undies on your head.
I'm sorry, but I think you're mistaking me for somebody.
It's about time you made it back here, Henny. I'm feeling a bit out of sorts today. Why am I even standing here? Aha! Did you get... Do you have those, Help me out here, Henny.
I'm sorry, I'm Aiden. Aiden. And I really have to get going.
Pills. That's it. You were supposed to bring me my pills. Ran out this morning. And my mind's all sort of foggy.
I'd like to help, but yeah. Okay, let's see. Where do you usually keep these pills, ma'am?
No matter, Henny. You were supposed to refill my script at the pharmacy.
Pharmacies aren't really open for business these days.
God, I've forgotten everything. Ah, I know. This group of nice boys came this morning for coffee. No, it was for tea. And they made me... I lent them my last bottle. They had such funny masks on their faces.
You were robbed by renegades?
Ah, yes. That might be what they called themselves. But they were nice boys.
All right, don't worry, Grandma. I'll ask those boys to give it back. Where did they go after that?
Somewhere over there. To those abandoned apartments behind me, I guess. Darling, don't you boys get up to too much mischief together. I'll be waiting with a hot cup of tea by the windmill south of the VNC Tower.
Yeah, I mean, hell, the plot of the film was Nate and Sully racing against a rich businessman and a female mercenary captain for pirate treasure. Again, minus Sam, and instead of Sam, they brought in a young Chloe Fraser. It's like I said, they almost just reskinned the plot of Uncharted 4. Character-wise, the film wasn't bad. I mean, I'd argue that...
So they are here. Grandma,
how to put this?
Family's just fine for some things.
I'd argue that Tom Holland's Nathan Drake wasn't Nathan Drake. He kind of played... I mean, Nathan Drake's quippy, but there's just something... I don't know, there's a subtlety to it in his character. He played the... I don't know, it just... To me, Nate was always kind of an Errol Flynn character that sort of... How to phrase it? He was a... I can't really explain how they're different, because I could say, oh, because Tom Holland played the character as having a lot of charisma, but also kind of a bad boy. And I get it. He's supposed to be younger and have, just flowing with confidence. I mean, yeah, okay, that's Nathan Drake. It's just, it just felt different. You kind of have to watch the movie and see the character to get what I mean. I don't want to say that Tom Holland's performance was bad as Nathan Drake. It was perfectly fine. I just don't think the character was written the same as Nathan Drake. I mean, although it was really funny when they had Nolan North sitting on a beach at one point, and they're like, and they talked to him. He's like, "Oh yeah, I did something like that once," and that made me laugh my ass off.
Here you go, ma'am. I mean, Grandma, I got your pills.
Took your sweet time, Jerry. Had to grab a pint with your mates after work again, is that it? You could have let me know before we got married. The day were your true loves. Well, here's your tea. See what kind of wife you have?
Oh, the best kind. And after a hard day's work, a pint with the guys is a pardonable offense, isn't it? Take this, darling. You'll feel better.
That's so sweet you brought them, Aiden.
Wait. So, you remember my name? You know who I am?
Oh, my. Oh, all right. I might have exaggerated my memory problems a little bit. One can get used to this epidemic, even to the infected. But to loneliness? Never. What's the point of surviving if I have no one to share my life with? And you. Do you have a grandmother still alive? Do you drop by for tea with her?
Never had a grandma.
Truly? Then you do not even know what you are missing. I know so many stories. Would you like to listen?
I'd love to.
Drop by whenever you feel like it, and I'll be glad to tell you. People bring hurt on themselves when they
But yeah, just it was the same thing with Mark Wahlberg's Sully. I could see, kind of like Nate, I could see flashes of the character in there. I mean, like I said, it was fine. Just, I wouldn't go, oh, that's Victor Sullivan. Oh, that's Nathan Drake. I thought the Chloe Fraser character was actually probably the most consistent to the games that I know. But in general, just watching the movie just kind of made me do the same thing that I think that new Tomb Raider movie, I say new, but if anybody remembers when the Tomb Raider movie went up, to me, the Tomb Raider movie made me go, I mean, it was fine, but guess what? I'd just much rather play the Tomb Raider game. It's cheap. I think it's better. Just do that. Which I guess at the end of the day, that's kind of the point of the movie. It's to draw people to the game. And I think this Uncharted movie did the same thing. I think the Uncharted movie was better quality than that Tomb Raider movie. It was still fun in its own right, but it just also made me go, but I just say play the game. And I guess you could say, well, I mean, that's, like I said, it did what it did what it set out to do. It tried to draw you to the video game through the movie. I'd just rather they do that instead of making me go, well, you might as well just play the video game because the movie's is kind of the same thing. I want both to be good so that I can say, oh, you want to watch the movie and the movie was so good, it makes you want to play the video game. Not, well, it was okay, but it was really just like a neutered version of the characters and plot, so you might as well play the video game if you want something better. I want something of equal quality, and I get it. That's hard, taking a 20-hour video game and condensing it down into, or 10, 15, you get what I mean, into a 2-hour movie. That's a difficult process, but whatever. Though it did make me want to play Uncharted 4 again, and I was playing Uncharted 4 the last couple nights.
And I thought he was yanking my chain.
Yanking your what?
Your boss said you'd be here earlier.
My boss?
Your boss, Eberhard.
I don't know him.
Damn it!
Sounds like an erectile dysfunction medication.
Don't mind me. I am Ferenc Waller. I used to be a cardiac heart surgeon.
I'm Aiden, but who is Eberhard?
At this point, I'm not sure anymore. Some guy I met said he'd arranged to recover a pacemaker from the medical offices in the quarantine building for me.
Did you pay him in advance?
I did.
That wasn't too smart.
Oh, well. I guess I'll just go after the pacemaker myself. I promised my wife I would get it, and I intend to keep my word.
How do you know it's there?
I consulted there back in the day, so I know where they keep equipment like this.
Where exactly?
Are you offering to go for me?
Why not, if I can help. Besides, you promised your wife, right?
Excellent. The medical equipment room's on the 3rd floor, but it's dangerous in there right now.
I'll wait until tonight when the infected leave the building. Find shelter around here for now.
I'll be at the windmill. Good luck, Aiden.
So as I was saying, I've actually been playing the Uncharted game last couple nights, and holy shit, man. I don't want to say I forgot how good that game was, but it's really fun playing it again. Because it's a damn good game. Though it did, I have noticed that there's some really cute video game references in that movie that I did not catch when I played it the first time. And, like when you're, the two that I remember right now off the top of my head that I caught was, have I cleared out this? No, I have not. Huh. Well, yeah, the two reference or jokes or whatever you want to call them that I had this time, or that I noticed, was right when you're going into the city before you check out the chapel. I'm trying to remember. Get the waypoint to go away. That's all I want. I'm trying to remember. It's when you're out in the. There we go. It's in Kings Bay. There you go. After you're done searching Madagascar. You know, when you're after the wilderness and you're in the you're looking in the churches for the next clue to find Libertalia. As you're walking with Sully, you can walk into this little building that is the it's the passport branch. Now it's really it's this really quick reference where Sully's like, after we're done with this, we get to deal with the all this passport stuff, and Nate says, it could be worse, and he says, glory to our Stotska. If anybody has played Papers, Please, or if anybody wants a really fun kind of I'm not sure what to call Papers, Please. I wouldn't call it a simulator, but it's a really cool game. But that's what he's referencing. He's referencing Arstotzka from Papers, Please. And I'm not sure if I found that bit of dialogue when I first played the game or what exactly it was, but it was really cute.
Okay, got it.
All right, and while we're here, might as well search for all the inhibitors. But the other reference I noticed was when you're down in the bottom of the chapel looking through I think, goddamn, all the smoke is really making this a pain in the ass. Yeah, when you're underneath the chapel after the bell and everything fell, and you're doing all those puzzles that involve looking through all those old paintings. Shit.
Get back!
Sorry, I will finish talking as soon as I kill all these bastards. Ah, get away, get away, get away. Okay, fuck this. I'll come down here some other time.
What has a beard, rectangular pupils, 4 stomachs, and can climb?
Yeah, I'll go there and do that on some other occasion.
Come on, man. What kind of absurd question is that?
There's nothing absurd about it. The answer is a goat. Although some people say Colonel Williams can climb trees and at night turns into a bat. But we are here to talk about goats, those wonderful, sweet companions of men and humanity's only chance to survive.
Wait, what? Goats.
It's true. People underestimate their tremendous abilities. Do you want to know more?
Okay, let's talk about goats then.
Great. Here we go.
Oh my god, just move on.
Do you know which type of infecteds go serious as the plague?
Well, Howler.
Wrong. The correct... That was a trick question. There is a well-known abbreviation...
This is a weird test.
Fear not.
Graded?
No. I reckon... What has a beard...
I hate you. I just hate that guy. But no, finishing what I was talking about, the other video game reference that I never noticed in Uncharted 4 was when you're underneath the chapel doing all those puzzles where you had to look at all the different portraits of the pirate captains. The last group, there's Edward England. Oh my God, I can't remember the guy's name off the top of my head. I want to say that, did you call him a was he Moorish or was he a Muggle? I believe they said Muggle was what he was. You know, they had to ask Sam, hey, who are these pirate captains? He says who that guy was. But the guy in the end who had the monkey as his sigil, you know, oh, I've never heard of that guy. And I looked again at the painting, you know, it kind of struck me. I was like, wait a minute, monkey. And then I went and took another look at the painting. If you look at it carefully, you're like, oh, that's a Curse of Monkey Island reference. I mean, that's going back to the point and click days. It was a cute reference.
Frank's calling for the return of the Night Runners.
Found your pacemaker.
Thank you. Now I need to arrange for surgery.
I hope you can, and that your wife will be okay.
My wife? Oh, I buried her last year. Natural causes. Nothing heart-related. I'm the one with the faulty ticker. And it's running down more and more every month. Monica made me swear to take care of myself. I've been helping others all my life. The time has come to help myself.
Okay, but who's gonna implant the pacemaker?
I'll figure that out soon enough. First step was to get a hold of a pacemaker.
Now what?
Continue the race against time, I guess. I can't be the only heart surgeon left in the world.
I hope you find one, Doctor. And soon.
Thank you, Aiden. Take care.
Alright, I think I've got points in both combat and parkour. Sure, let's get this air kick skill. Why not? Ooh, I have an upgrade.
I've never believed in Night Runners.
And now where to go? Come on. Yeah, the goat's question. Hiding spot. Let's go check out. Let's go check out this metro tunnel. Let's see if it's filled with zombies or renegades. Okay, why is this a restricted area? Like I said, is it zombies or is it renegades? And it's renegades. I think my shot did like pierce damage. Like it went in one guy's brain and oh, come on. Yeah, it's like it's going through one guy and hitting the guy behind him. And that's funny and all, but in a weird way, I have the same problem with this in RPGs that I did. I went on a rant about this when I was playing Horizon Forbidden West. When it comes to RPGs and stealth mechanics, it always frustrates me when it's, oh, well, they're a higher level enemy and your weapon's not a high enough level, even though you snuck up behind them and got a clean headshot. No, 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 that's not a kill. I mean, yeah, I don't know. It works in some contexts, it doesn't work in others. Well, that's cool. I mean, you know, it's never really bothered me that in, like, Mass Effect, headshots don't give you an instant kill. And I don't know why in Mass Effect it doesn't bother me. It could be because of helmets. It could be because of multiple things. But it doesn't bother me in games like Mass Effect. Maybe it's because, to me, as I've always said, at least the old Mass Effect games were a shooter when they wanted to be a shooter, and they were an RPG when they wanted to be an RPG. And that was the best part of them. They kind of knew what they wanted to do when they were doing it. Just in general, I don't think guns in RPGs ever really mix. That has always been my stance, and I stick by it. Here we go. Okay. Nothing to find there. Yeah, it's just something that really frustrates me. And well, it's also, maybe it's because Mass Effect really doesn't add stealth mechanics, but it's something that does always bug me in stealth games, specifically, that try and throw in RPG mechanics. It's like, oh, you got close enough to hit them with your, with a headshot, or like in Assassin's Creed, it's, oh, you got close enough to stab him in the back with your hidden blade. Nah, it doesn't kill him. No. Sorry. It always makes me go, really? Yeah, it's just been a frustration of mine for a long time. Alright, totally flubbed that. There we go. Oh, come on. There we go. Come on. Alright. Frustration hasn't completely died down. Well, we're getting there. Why does my computer have to run an update while I'm recording? It's not even an important update, it's just on some... background program. It's what controls the lighting for my mouse and keyboard. So when I say it's something that's insignificant, yeah, insignificant is about right. After I finish this, I'm going to stop my recording and try and fix the whole thing. Or, you know... Gonna, make sure this recording session hasn't been fucked up by that update. Come on. Alright, there we go. I'm gonna check some stuff on my computer real quick. Excuse this cut. While I've been trying to go to sleep and wake up in this game for about 2-3 minutes, trying to get the storm to fucking go away, and it will not. It's really frustrating. Okay, so when I first started this video, I thought I was coming in super soft, so I turned up my mic, and now I was looking at it, or, you know, I was looking at my software, and it looked like I was screaming at you, so hopefully I found a medium. Sorry about that. As always, my gain knob must have gotten bumped. I absolutely love the microphone I use. It's fairly cheap. I mean, I got a, you know, I've got one of the, I think the Yeti X is what I'm using from Blue. I really like it. Easy mic to set up and use. Good quality. All this stuff. Some people say, you know, it picks up too much. This, that, the other thing. Again, I think you can play around with it. I know people who have used old mics that I have, who they had to do recordings with instruments and whatnot. They're music students, had to do recordings and shit like that, and had great experiences with it. All that. No, this is not a product placement for Blue products. It's just, like I said, it's what I use, it's what I like. But if I had one big issue with them, it is the Oh, come on, Brad. It's the gain knob is too sensitive. Some would say, hey, AJ, why don't you get a more professional style mic? Oh, shit. The answer to that question is because I would have to get you know what I mean? I'd have to learn how to use the mixers and everything. I don't want to say more trouble than it's worth. It's just I like the ease of the plug in everything with the USB mic. So it's just preference. Yeah, whatever I was saying. My biggest issue. It's just the gain knob, man. It's really frustrating sometimes how. Oh, cool! It actually shows all the inhibitors. Have I not noticed that it shows all the inhibitors, or have I just been finding a shitload of them and, whatever. Go activate this quest and then go talk to Hakan. Or is it Hakon? I don't know. I prefer Hakan.
Oh, the one.
Now, let me guess. Love and great wealth.
Is that what you wish for? I sense greater things. I can feel the energy field around you.
The energy field? What are you, a magnet?
Maybe I am. I was one of the few survivors of the bombings. The chemicals affected me greatly. And ever since, the powers I gained have been hard to comprehend by the common mortal.
Oh, of course. The chemicals gave you special powers, and now you can see my future. This should be good.
Aiden, you're like half zombie. Stop making fun of people.
These don't matter. Why don't you do something for me first?
What do you need?
3 kings.
Kings?
I have 1, but 3 of them are missing. This was meant to be, but now the time has come for the kings to return to me.
So, how do I find these kings?
It is they who will find you.
Okay, so how do I recognize them?
If you decide to begin this journey, you'll find the first king on the table.
But on the table? Oh, you mean playing cards?
I mean kings. This one found me, the other 3 will find you. You must trust in this, and yourself.
Okay. I'll track that some other time.
Hey, watch out!
So I said, let's go see Hakan. Probably do this and close this recording session. I don't know. I'm just not feeling this game right now. I was thinking, man, I don't have any footage for this game at the moment. I should get some done. I started recording and just, I don't know, something about it. I'm just not feeling it. I'll probably go play something else and then maybe come back to this a little later in the day. Okay, I need to get in the building. It'd help if this building was easier to navigate. Aha. Well, I made it to the roof. Oh, come on. Can't you just show me an entrance and be done with it, game? There we go.
Frank, the church is empty.
What are you talking about?
Well, Hakon's not here, but it looks like the renegades were camped here. Their fire's still smoldering.
No, it's on... But whatever.
Why did you want to meet, Hakon?
Why not? It's been a while. Looks like you've made some new friends. How is Lawan, by the way?
Wait, don't you know where she is?
No. But what I do know is that someone's been killing William's top officers, each with a single crossbow bolt. Sounds like Lawan's MO, doesn't it? Okay, Pilgrim. Time to get down to business.
You're still on Waltz's leash, I see.
Enough chit-chat, Aiden. Give me the key.
What?
The GRE key, Aiden. Give it to me.
Try taking it from me, Hakon.
I'll do my best. Promise. Get that key from him.
Can't even do your own dirty work. Come on. Get some regen going.
Not enough of you! I even strengthen him!
Who's shooting at me? got anyone else? They all dead.
Not bad, kiddo. You've made quite a name for yourself in this shithole.
Is that what you wanted? Are you really ready to kill me for that key, Hakon?
So many people have died already. You can't stop the wheel from turning now.
But you had a chance to kill me. To take it from me at the bazaar. What changed?
Well, what do you think, kid? You promised to get me out of the city. We had a deal. But then you ratted me out.
And you think Waltz will just let you go, just like that? You know what he did to Dylan. To all the others.
Yeah, but they all stood in his way. Dylan betrayed him. Lucas wouldn't give up the key. So?
So you murdered him?
The key is my pass out of the city. Real fucking shame I have to kill you.
You know, Hakon, I really didn't want to have to kill you, mostly because I think that's kind of Lawan's. You know, she earned it. But if I have to, it looks like I'm gonna have to.
Gotta kill you, kiddo.
There we go.
You're making me do this, kid.
You know, you might actually hit me if you didn't swing like a dipshit. Come on.
How tough you got.
I'm good.
Okay. See, I think you could have done that a lot more natural. You know, I mean, if I was going to have the seizure and go zombie, I think you could have done that a lot more natural. I guess I'm not going to go zombie.
Hakon! You can't get away!
Maybe. But you don't want to see me. I ain't as pretty as before. We've both seen your biomarker. You're not gonna find me in time.
It says my immunity is low, but it looks like my immunity is full. That's weird. I mean, I kind of see what they were trying to do with this. But I don't know, it's not working for me. Oh my god, just why? Just let me fight him and be done with it. Instead you turn this into a weird scavenger hunt. See, there's even UV lights. Why would I be afraid that my immunity is gonna die? Oh my god, just where the fuck are you, Hakan? Just waste my time just searching everything. Is he in the box? That would have been really funny though if we would have just opened it and there he is. Am I missing something really obvious? That's usually how this goes. I miss something super obvious. There we go.
How many people have you betrayed, Hakon? Killian? Frank? Lawan? Why did you betray her?
Frank told you about the TV station. Told you I chickened out, right? Well, he's wrong about that. It was a suicide mission.
And Lawan, why did you leave her?
What? How do you know about that?
Just answer the question.
I made a deal with the devil. And she had her own hell to deal with.
What are you talking about?
I left to protect her. If I'd stayed, Walt would have had her killed.
So why did you work with him? Why did you betray Frank?
I didn't! I didn't betray Frank. I was trying to fix things.
What?
After the TV station, I was planning to spy on Waltz. But he got suspicious. Threatened to kill Lawan. And now it's too late.
Can we just fight and be done with this? There we go.
You got it, Your nightlife. Consider this a divorce. I'm gonna end you, Aiden. What a fucking monster.
Give me a second, I gotta get more. I gotta get some more health items here. Do.
What the fuck up? I'm gonna end you, Aiden. What have you
I mean, his whole reason for betraying Frank makes no sense. I mean, so what? You were gonna spy on Waltz, and then he was gonna kill Lawan. I don't know. I feel like this is getting annoying and contrived. It's just, can't you just let him be a bad guy and just be done with it?
this at the... Your 9 lives are up, Aiden!
I'm sorry, Hakon. I didn't want this.
Can I get that cool
Frank?
axe you were using?
It's Aiden. Hakon's dead.
Oh, fuck no. I knew this would happen. Well, come back to the fisheye. I overheard something more about Waltz. He's heading to Old Villador, Aiden. The person he tracked down is a GRE doctor.
Is that related to the database?
Yes, and I think I know the person he's after. I'll try to use the radio to reach her first.
Oh, thank God you're giving me a...
I'm taking that key, Aiden.
Stop, Hakon. You're in no condition to fight.
We'll soon find out, won't we?
Hakon, talk to me. This doesn't make sense. Do the Night Runners mean nothing to you? Don't you want to make things right, Hakon?
Nothing to make right anymore. The Night Runners are long gone. No matter what Frank says, he ain't gonna raise the dead. Although it's a nice dream.
What's really going on here? Frank told me how you broke with the Night Runners.
Every day since, I've wondered, would things have ended differently if I'd been there? Would my friends be alive?
Well, then why did...
I
Whatever.
couldn't bring anyone back. But I did make a vow. I'd prove myself to Frank and Lawan.
I don't want to fight you anymore, Hakon.
And I told you, I don't give a fuck what you want anymore.
You're a lost cause, Hakon.
End of the line for you, kid. I'm taking that key.
Jesus Christ. This sequence is terrible.
Not beaten yet.
I mean, just the pacing is weird. The dialogue is just annoying. You know, it feels to me like Hakon is just constantly flip-flopping when they... Like, I see what they're trying to do. They're trying to give him some depth and some, like... Well, he's a bad guy, but he was led down the wrong path. But I feel like they're trying to do it and just... It doesn't feel like he's changing slowly. It feels like it's just he's making... Like I said, he's just, like, flip-flopping back and forth.
You killed him?
Well, he was trying to kill me.
It's what you wanted.
After all this time hunting him, he's finally dead. Thought I'd be looking him straight in the eye before I put a bolt through it. But now, he's just another body on the ground and a name checked off my list.
Are you okay, Lawan?
I can't even begin to know how to feel about this. He seems so vulnerable now.
Can I help you with anything, or...?
No, it's okay. I've just waited so long for this to end. Now, I need to be alone for a while.
I mean, is he actually dead this time? Yeah, it's just like I said. I mean, just character-wise, it felt super inconsistent.
Rest in peace, Hakon.
Character-wise, it felt super inconsistent. It felt just absolutely terrible from a gameplay perspective.
Frank?
Where you been, kid? Waiting for you at the fisheye. Get over here. What about Hakon?
There was no saving him, Frank.
I see. Come to the canteen, Aiden. We'll talk. I've got some news for you.
You know, we show up to have a conversation with him. He clearly betrays us. Okay, that was obviously going to happen. Okay, we fight. Okay, it's going all right. And then we get into a boss fight with Hakon. Okay, fine. Then we have a seizure, and instead of taking the GRE key, leaving, and killing us, he lets us wake up and hides? Okay, that's weird. We find him in a random door. We open it. He holds us at axe point while he monologues about stuff that, in my opinion, is just a jumbled mess. We then get into another fight with him. We beat him. He's not dead yet. Tries to fight again. And this time we kill him, have a seizure, pass out, and wake up and Lawan's there. Just that sequence of events is just... It feels like we're just skipping... Like we're just fast-forwarding through the boring parts. Like, there's no good transition parts to link all of these events. It felt choppy. It felt just gross. Which, this game's been pretty solid up to this point. It's just... I don't know, the last little bit in terms of story has really kind of made me go, alright, let's just wrap this shit up. I'm kind of getting bored.
God, I hear big kids.
But up to this point, I've been, you know, up until like the last like hour or so of story, I've actually really been enjoying this game. But yeah, this last little bit's not been doing it for me. Either way, like I said, we're gonna call it quits here after we dealt with Hakon. I'm gonna go play something else. I'm just not feeling this game right now. I don't know. Maybe I'll be less butthurt later today. So thanks for watching as always, guys. Social media in the description. Like, comment, not already. Please subscribe to the channel. Stay tuned for next time. Until then, my name's AJ Gels. The Something Game Channel. I'm out.